In this demo video, I will be showing you how the TubeTronRankExplorer will allow you to track the performance of your keywords for your videos. Now, when you start the software, the first thing that you will notice is your dashboard. So in the dashboard at the top area, you have these two tabs, which are nothing but chart and change. So what will this chart be showing is it will be showing the last 30 positions of your most recent keyword of the most recent project. Now if that sounds confusing, I will be towards the end of the video showing you exactly how that works, but this is just a quick overview, right? So your dashboard is supposed to be an overview of the overall performance. So what we have done is that it automatically shows now, because there is only one position here it is showing, because I have added a new campaign for the purpose of demonstration on the 2nd. So on the 2nd of April. So that's why it's showing the latest position for it, and that's why you're seeing only one. Now I will be running another analysis, and then I will show you how this changes. So coming back to the dashboard, as you can see that this is what it is showing, right? Like exactly whatever is being shown in the chart is also being populated here in this table. So here it is showing that position 1 for this keyword, 7 cool DSLR tricks for beginners. So this is the only one keyword, because we are only trying to see what is the change in position for a particular keyword, and the campaign that we have created is the DSLR. So now you will also see the positions distribution. Now this corresponds to all of the positions in your overall total campaign. So if you are having 5-10 campaigns and you're having multiple keywords, like not just one single but multiple keywords, because you can add multiple keywords in a campaign. Even this one has multiple keywords for tracking a single video URL, because it makes no sense to have just one keyword tracking one video, because a video can rank for multiple keywords. So what this is showing is that out of the total 10 plus 2, 12, 15, 20, totally 20 positions, 10 are having no positions, and the remaining are either in the top 3, top 5, top 10 or in the top 20. So the way the calculation is that beyond top 20 there are no positions. So no rank is above top 20, because it makes, see, when you go to YouTube and you do a search, the search results show 20 results, and that is the reason why we are showing no rank after 20, because it makes no sense also, because what the most important positions are the top 20. Ideally the most important positions are the top 3, because beyond that the traffic starts to drop. So that is the reason, that's how the positions distribution is calculated. Now this you can also see here. Okay, so there are no positions with 10, there are a total of 20 of total keywords, out of which 10 are having no positions, and the remaining 10 have moved up. And the reason why it is showing as moved up and not down or no change, because once again I'll show you that the first time whenever you do a search, at that time the position, suppose if there is a position for that particular video, it will be shown as in it is a green position, as in it is moving up. Because if you find a video, suppose the software finds a video in the top 20 the first time, it will be shown as a positive movement. So because we have ran this software only once, we have ran for this campaign only once, and that is why it is right now showing that, because and some positions were found, right, that for this particular keyword the video was in number 1. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the campaign again. So this is what you will be doing. So I just showed you what the dashboard is, but each time you want to run one of your earlier campaigns, like you're already, like this campaign was created on the 2nd of April. Okay, and right now, and then I have not checked it again. Now here in this case you have to do the checks manually, so you will have to run each time and the each day, and the software will do a check. So let us select this campaign right now. So once you click select, you will be automatically taken to the rank checker, and here you can see the selected campaign. Then all you have to do is start campaign. Now the software will check what is the current position for this video URL for these keywords. Okay, the video URL is going to be the same. The only thing that is going to change is the keywords. So the new position is 16, but the last position was 13. So there has been a net negative change of -3. Now many of them, there have been no changes, like as you can see that 6 and 6, so there is no change for it. So once the software finishes checking all of the keywords, you will see that it also populates here in the positions distribution as well as an activity log. So you have to wait till the time that this happens. Now here you can see that out of them 9 are having no rank, so you can calculate here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So 9 are having like no rank, and 2 of them are in the top 20, as in top 20 means between 10 to 20, and 3 of them are in the top 10. So you can verify that, like whether, so green as in, like we can check this, there are 4 in the top 3, that means 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 4 positions in the top 3. So now that I have ran the campaign for the second time, and now if I restart the software, so you will see that there are changes to these positions. So let me do that quickly. So as you can see that now it is showing for 2 days, that is that which is today, 3rd, as well as for the day when the campaign was created. So there has been no change in the position. So as you can see here, it is showing that. And if you see the change, there was one for which there has been a rank down. So none of them have moved up, and there was only one which moved down. No change were 8, and the number of total which have no positions are still 10. So this is how, in a nutshell, that how you have to use the software to check your positions. Now in this case I've already created the campaign, but I want to show you by creating a new campaign for one keyword and for multiple keywords. Now these two are just for demos, so I will be showing you in the very end that, because you will be getting these demos as a part of the database for you to check at your own, on your own, before starting, so that you can see how it works. So first of all, now you can I'll just delete this campaign, so all the keywords and positions and everything will be lost in it. So let us start a new campaign. Now I want to show you maybe a particular keyword live, so that you can see that it is tracking the positions accurately. Now it uses the YouTube API. So let us just take an example, it's a very random example of just one keyword. So I just want to type from the cricket. So this is the keyword. Now I already know the keyword, and I'll just type here, like in the YouTube, like in the incognito window. Like this is how you will have to do the checks manually, right? And another problem is that you can't even do like a geo targeting. So as you can see in the first position, we see when we type this keyword, we are seeing this video. Okay, so I'll just copy the video URL and I'm in the incognito window, and let us see what this software is showing. Now you have to make sure that you type the exact, because if you don't and then you try to, okay, so even if the URL that you are adding the correct URL. So once you do that, you have added a new campaign and it shows the date created and everything. And now this is just one single keyword campaign. So all you have to do is click the select button again, and you will be taken to this rank checker tab. So as you can see, it is showing for the position number 1. Like as we saw here also, it is showing as position number 1. Let us just check maybe another one just for the sake of the example. Now I wanted to tell again that, and of course this is not the way that you will be doing it, like trying to go to YouTube and just grabbing a URL and trying to check, because that makes no sense. But this is just for the example that I'm showing you. Now, as I told you that when it initially starts, right? So when it is starting for the first time, it will always show the change as, if there is a position, it will always show the change as a positive change, because a new position is found. And there was no last position, because this is the first time that you're checking. That's why the last position is showing as not in top 20. Now there are only 3 cases possible. The first case is where there has been a positive change. The next case is when the new position and the last position were 0, like the way we saw, which means there has been no change. Or there is a change of a negative change, like as we saw previously that one of them was ranking 13 and the position had moved to 16. So there was a change of 3. So another important thing here is that now if suppose there are shorts coming up here, those will be ignored. The only results that it takes is from YouTube, which are not shorts, but just the pure results that are coming from your API. So this is something that I will be showing you how to connect. In one of the help videos, it is shown that how to connect. It's very easy, because all the results are coming directly from your API, and you can even change, like when you're creating the campaign, you can change the country. You know, like it depends, like for some of the many of the keywords, that there will be variations when you are doing a geo targeting. So I have just taken another example just to see what it shows as. So I will just type it as sports 2, and I will just keep the keyword as the same. So I will just start this campaign as well, just to see what position it is being shown as. So here it is being shown as position 2, whereas I am seeing it, I think, as the position 4. But as I said that this entire data is coming from like from the YouTube API. So maybe let me change the country and see what it shows up as. Okay, so here is the thing that I had made a mistake like in the spelling. So as you can see, when I chose the position, when I change the country, the position is showing as 4, right? And when I am choosing when I chose US as the country, as in here, it showed the position as number 2. So there will be some slight variations, like as you can see here, that it is based totally on YouTube API. Now you may have a question like, I am running this campaign many times, right? Like I have ran this campaign twice. So how does that work? So now even if you run the campaign many times, only this will be updated, because what is happening is, initially it showed as last position as not in top 20, because the first time when you run it, the last position will be not in top 20. Now suppose you run it on the same day. I mean, I'm running it almost just 5 minutes later. Only if there is a change in the position, the new position, that will be updated, but no new position will be created for the entire day. So even if there is going to be a change like in the position, it will be only updated and reflected to show it here, but there will be no duplicates or no new extra positions will be created. So every day is unique for a position, and only each day one position will be created. I know it sounds a little confusing, but when you start using the software, you will be able to understand it. So you are able to see that when we are doing geo-targeting, there is a slight difference, like, you know, based on the country, and this way you can get accurate data. So if you are offering this service to your SEO agency or any clients, and you want to do the geo-targeting for them, you know, track the keyword performance based on the country, then this is very useful, because otherwise most of the rank checkers, you know, if we had to use the browsers and proxies, the ranking won't be as accurate as using an API. So let me also show you an example which is of multiple keywords. Like how do you go about, like for example, this is an SEO related keyword, so SEO related campaign. So I'll just type it, and instead of adding now one keyword, you will add multiple keywords. So we can paste around 14 keywords for this. Now let us again start a new, like we are starting a new campaign now. So as I told you that in the very beginning, okay, so actually the thing is that because I've already been using my API, so this is something that you will, because API has a quota of 10,000 units. So since morning I have been using this project, so that is why you see, so the software is very responsive. So if there is a problem and it is not able to execute it, then it will show an error. So now it is not a big deal. So we can create many projects in an API. So I'll just change this. So adding an API is something that I cover in the help section, and actually it is good that it happened during this time. So I'm adding a different API right now. There is no need for email or password, you can choose, but it is beneficial for your own purpose to, you know, just to remember which account that you're using. So you can just add any email. So as you can see, I've added a new API, and once again I will go to the rank checker. Now this has stopped here. So I'll go to the campaigns and select the last one, and this is the campaign that we are doing. So this time we are not getting the error like the last time. So if there are no positions, there is no position found, it will show as not in top 20. And as I said that the last position will anyways be not in top 20 because we are running this for the first time. So one of them has been found. So this is the one that is okay. So I actually did not change the country, right? So I kept the country as India. So maybe that has an issue. I don't know. I will have to recheck which country I chose. But I hope you're getting an idea by now that how the rank checking is working. So if you have a bunch of keywords, or if you want to track say 20 keywords, or because after you optimize your campaigns, after you optimize your YouTube videos, you should be ideally checking to see if whether you're optimizing whatever optimizations tactics that you are working, whether they are working or not. So as you can see that out of the total 14, there are 13 of them which are having no rank, and only one of them is having, and I think because I didn't change the country, the results will be different I suppose, but this demo will get a little longer. So finally I wanted to show you this compare rank and what I was telling you in the very beginning, right? So that how this dashboard will be populated with the last 30 results. So for which I will be showing you this demo campaign which you will be getting when you are buying the software. So for that, now first I'm going to delete all of these, because when it loads, as I said, when the software loads, it will load the last keyword for the most current campaign, the last 30-day results. Now for this, there is a dummy positions already been added. These are not real positions. That's why they have been mentioned as demo. So let me restart the software. So once the software now the software has restarted, and you can see that it is showing you the last 30 positions, and these were like older positions. So that is what it is. But as I said, it doesn't matter whether the position is recent or an older one, but for the latest, so if you were to run it for the next 30 days, and when you start the software, we will get a snapshot or overview of your of your latest campaigns, latest keywords. Now you can anyhow select a campaign from here, and you can then select the particular keyword and then choose the dates, and it will then populate it over here. So it doesn't have to be just your most recent campaign. It's just that when the software loads up, that's what it does, that's what it shows in the dashboard automatically. After that, it's up to you to, again, if you want to see an overview of another campaign and the details of, like, it will be also loaded in the table below, whatever is being shown in the graph. So you can see on this date it was 1. So now if you want to compare ranks, now even if you don't choose a date here, it will choose all of the dates from 2000, like from 7 to up till now. But I have chosen the dates over here, and once you choose the dates and then you choose a campaign and then you choose a keyword, so it will populate the graph, so for that particular time frame. So now if you want to add a competitor, so we will add the other one, so this one as a competitor. Again, you can choose a keyword, and once you choose a keyword, you have to click add competitor. So when you do that, you can now compare as to how both of them are, like what was the how both of them compared during that particular, what was the ranking performance on this particular day, that is 28th. While this one is having a position of 18, this one is doing better with the position of, the competitor one is doing better with the position of number 4 for this keyword. So ideally you want to see the performance for the same keyword. It doesn't make any sense. Suppose if this campaign had 3 or 4 other keywords, it won't make any sense to choose that. And what you can also do is then export the chart. So this can be very useful if you are trying to do analysis between maybe 2 videos from your same channel, or whether you want to compare your video with a competitor. I hope you can see how useful this software can be, and it is focused particularly on the main features, that is to track the position of the keywords of your video. So that is the main feature, and no extra unnecessary features have been added. That is the main primary goal for the software, is to be able to do for your YouTube SEO, that the majority of the YouTubers, they do not track the rankings, and you can see how easy and visually also, and also from a user point of view, it has been made very easy to use and understand.